right, so I thought I would play game two of this Detective Maya, rated 1775 on chess.com. And let me go through, this time I'm playing the black pieces, go through my little checklist here. My camera's recording, got my coffee, got my Halloween shirt on. Is my mind clear and my shit together? Let's start anyway. Okay, so okay, so that's it. That's all I got. So in the opening, I just want to control the center, or as the French call it, la center. So, okay, I see this a lot. This F pawn gets attacked, okay? The knight's gonna come down here and, you know, this old gag. It happens. Hey, I get it. But there is a problem with this bishop here because I'm stopping that knight from being able to do such shenanigans. And so because of this bishop being here, they're probably going to try to kick this bishop out. What is it, 1775? Yeah, probably. But I'm going to, this stops that shenanigans also. Yeah, okay. Just as Count Dooku predicted, they're trying to kick that bishop out of there. Doesn't like that bishop. So let me think about this. Probably if I take, queen takes, now it's, okay, that's usually the line that happens. And let me get some coffee here. I'm excited about these Halloween bots, though. If you follow my channel, you already know this. I'm so excited about it, I put my Halloween shirt on. I have, we call them Saturday shirts in my house, by the way. Well, most people call them Hawaiian shirts or whatever. We call them Saturday shirts. Okay, so I have to do something about my light squared bishop. If I retreat, and then here comes the G pawn, I can just, I'm gonna keep the pressure on. Maybe I can, yeah. You'll see what happens here. Wow, okay. So I hate this because, dang it, this is the bottom of the 8th movement. Sorry. This is the 8th movement. And I've still got 2 minor pieces undeveloped. I've got a knight that's getting kicked around. I don't like this. I don't like this position. So I want to keep controlling the center of the board. You know, I'm tempted just to come out here for a check just to kind of help get things developed, because that has to be dealt with. But it's easily defended. I mean, look at all these pieces pointed at the D2 square. All right, I'm just gonna move my knight. I don't like it. So I'm wondering about taking this pawn. You say, wait a minute, it's defended. I know, but I got my queen here too. So is that okay? Can I do that? That was my first reaction. Here's my second. this hard pin. But I think, I mean, why can't I just take that pawn? In my previous game, I saw something as a line, and it was almost too good to be true, I confess. And I try to make my hair look halfway decent for my videos. Sometimes when I get to thinking, I do one of these numbers, and then when I was in college, I used to do this, and then I'd go to the bathroom or something, look in the mirror, and go, "Oh, God damn it." Okay, so okay, enough. I'm gonna do it. All right, I've rambled on just about long enough, and now finally long enough. Okay, so all right, so there's check, and yeah. So again, one thing to be mindful of is this F attack. Remember my rule of F. F me, F you. I just made that up. So, dang it. Let me think about this, because here's the problem, right? I'm going to use my knight here. Dang, if I go here, this could push. But I can, oh, wait a minute. If I go here and it's a push, sorry, push the E pawn. I forget, I play a lot of chess, but when I make a video, I forget that I'm talking to an audience, and I can't just say here. I have to show. So, okay, so if I go, whoops, let me draw it right here. That traps my bishop. However, I can fight fire with fire and threaten the queen, and then even threaten this beautiful fork right here. Remember my rule, fork me, fork you. All right. I'm trying to make this a quicker video, and people may laugh and go, yeah, right, it doesn't sound like it. Well, yeah, I know. It does. I try to. I have a big fat mouth, and I get to rambling. I try not to, but I used to not be able to play chess and talk at the same time. But now I can, but I usually don't know what the hell I'm saying. So if Halloween doesn't scare you, then the things spewing out of my mouth should. I'm also looking at this beautiful fork going this direction. I'm going to threaten that queen. I don't know. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. Oh, wait, yes, I do care. That was the whole point. God, I feel like I'm still... All right. So, what am I missing here? I wonder what would happen if I just, so I've got this. I wonder what would happen if I just abandon ship and say, I don't care, and I'm coming here. It's just bought rated 1775. I don't think they're just gonna let me come here and just hang out. and be like, sure, come on in here, chief. Do what you need to do. I don't think so. I'm nervous about exposing my king like this because I still got this damn dark squared bishop over here. All right. Whoops. I'm doing that. Bah. Damn it. I'm trying to think. I don't like this position that I'm in. I mean, I could go here, then this happens. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry it takes so long with this. All right. I don't see any way out of because if I come up here and it takes, now this is under attack. That's the problem. Man, I really don't want to bring my bishop back down here. But there it is. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here's one thing. I like this because when you're playing chess, you should always try to look for this little thing like, look, major piece, lined up on the same diagonal. My light squared bishop's right here. If you take away anything from this vidya, take away that audience. Yeah, let's see what happens. I assume we're going to do a queen exchange. No? Okay. Thought sure we would. This protects. There we go. Okay. So, what to do about this situation? You know, oh boy, this pawn can be a nuisance too. I hate it when YouTubers eat and stream at the same time. I'm not eating. I'm thinking, and I am taking a lot longer with this game than I intended to. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for all my rude sounds while I'm drinking. I'm tempted to do a queenside castle, but I just want to think about it. I don't want to lose this pawn. Let me, not excited about this. Boy, I just do not like how some of this is going. All right. So now, oh man, damn it. Here's what I was wanting to do. Okay, first of all, the D file is open and I own it with the major piece. Awesome. Good for me. The G file is open. I could potentially own it with a major piece, but look at that. Okay, so what I would like to do is go here with the H rook, use my bishop, the knight takes, I take, we both lose a minor piece and I'm up a pawn. But I can't abandon, the price is too high, is what I'm trying to say. Now I can try my plan. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, so this is sweet right here. This is what I'm talking about. So let's play it out. Man, I am taking a long time on this game. I try to make this a short game for my audience. Okay, enough. Okay, come on. If I take, the only defense has the knight, then it's check. And I do have this. One thing that I'm very concerned about, I see, is if we do some kind of dark squared bishop exchange, this damn rook can wreak havoc down here. But I'm going to take anyway. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought would happen. This is a pin. So here's the problem. It can't move. It looks like, oh, you're going to do a bishop exchange. And then this is going to happen. But this is a hard pin. So remember, in chess, pieces have to work together. One piece by itself, even the queen, can't do much. I've said that time and time again in my videos. So let's see if we can get these rooks to work together. Now I will do a bishop exchange. Let's see how it goes. Boom. It's check. Boom. It's check. All right. I was hoping I could come out here. Hope is a terrible strategy, by the way. And then if the king was still here, I just do an exchange because I'm up. What am I up? 4 pawn. So now what? I need to promote, and usually what you want to do is you want to get your major piece under a minor and then push it up. I do have a nice situation that I have pawns on both the queen and the king side of the board. My opponent only has 2 pawns on one side of the board. So good clean chess should finish this. However, I've played games that I should have won and I end up screwing it up. God, coming up on 19 minutes. Okay. I'm sorry to take so long with this. I want to, I mean, I forgot my mouse pad and I'm using the back of a book and it's got a cover on it and the cover keeps sliding and it slides a little bit and it's kind of pissing me off. All right, so the king has to go to work. It's the end game, blah, blah, blah. It's nice to tuck the king away and hide the king, but that can't happen. in the end game. King has to go to work. Okay. I want to cut off the king to come down here and help. Damn it. I'm thinking about, I'm going to lose this pawn. I realize that now. Dang it. Okay, so I wanted to take dude, you're killing me. My opponent's probably going to go for a stalemate, and I cannot let that happen. I've had that happen many times too, where you think it's all clear and you got it, and then you end up in a stalemate, and that stinks by a lot. I know I can do this check, but then the king just comes here. I need to start working this side of the board, the queen side. I mean, I hope it does this exchange. We'll see, because I am starting to get pretty busy over here on this other side of the board. Oh man, let's see. Which way? This is my knee-jerk reaction. All right. So, and yet you want your king on top of your pawns when you're trying to promote. Let's get rid of some of this crap on the board. We're gonna, okay, clear this out. Now, I don't see how my opponent can win. Unless I really screw up here, which could happen, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to do a very quick review of this game because I am curious on how this ends up, because I felt like, if I'm being honest, I felt like the computer and myself, neither one played worth a poopy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I I just feel like I played poopy. Now the king's cut off. And I'm trying to be careful that my opponent doesn't go for a stalemate. And so, you know what? I don't know, man. You want to take those pawns? Go ahead. I'm just going to build a box and make it smaller and smaller. That's fine. Want to make sure my opponent has plenty of squares to go to. Sweet. Let me think about this. Right, because then, okay. They're totally going for a stalemate here. And I don't want that. So they still have places to go and people to see and squares to get to. Good Lord, that was 72 moves. Or no, it wasn't. Yes, it was. 72 moves. Let's do a review. That was a long game. It's the first time I played this bot is like, what? Game review is currently not working. We apologize for any inconvenience. Yeah, it's an inconvenience. Let me try it again. What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Really? Okay, I am shocked at those numbers. Oh, wow. It says the robot rated 1775, played 1850. I swear to Jezebel, when we were playing, I thought I was doing pretty poopy. I thought I was doing okay. But I thought I was just, because I thought the robot was making some mistakes. I only made one mistake, but I had 3 inaccuracies. I had 3 inaccuracies as well. I'm going to step through a review real quick. I'm just going to do this quick because YouTube has this new thing called pause. And, yeah. And you can even slow down. And, hey, remember, watch out for this F attack. This happens a lot. I was playing a guy in real life, a German guy, actually, who taught me a lot about chess. And we were playing around, and he told me some chess etiquette. And he said, one of the things he said was, you know, be careful, because I was doing some of these classic things, you know, the scholar's mate, okay, doubling down on the F pawn or whatever, you know. And he was like, okay, stop. He's like, when you play stronger players, you're just insulting them, okay? They're going to laugh at you. They're not going to sit there and be like, oh, I see what you're trying to do. They're going to be insulted. And it's true. I've noticed that. That was like 10, 11 years ago. I was playing this cat from Germany. Deutsch ist meine zweite Umsprache, aber ich muss üben. German is my second language, but I don't use it very often, so I got to practice. Anyway, yeah, he told me, he's like, yeah, he was a good chess player and better than me. And he was like, you know, stop with your nonsense. You're just insulting me because and you're just wasting time, actually, because you should be worried about development, not some stupid tactic that isn't going to work on a guy that's rated 1800. You know, it's like, if I was new at chess or something, sure, but it's like, man, you're just, you know, you're just wasting time. Time is in tempo, okay? not clock time. This wasn't a timed game. If you're new to chess, a lot of people, when they say wasting time, they mean tempo. I'll make it easy on you. When I started learning chess, I was like, wait, what? And nobody ever explained it. I just had to figure it out on my own. Okay. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this. Happy Halloween. Thanks for watching. If you've hung with my big fat mouth this long, cheers.